Today we're doing lesson 34, graphs of linear inequalities. It is almost the same as graphing a line, but there's two really big differences. So let's look at exercise 1. Here we have the inequality y is greater than x plus 3. So for exercise 1a, they want us to look at these 3 points and figure out which ones are part of the solution. That means they'd be true. So I'm going to pause my video just to save some time and figure out which ones of these are true and which ones of these are false. And then I will come back. Hopefully you've gone through these 3 points to figure out which ones are true and false as well. So in my calculations, this first point is the only one that's true. The other ones are false. That means these points 0, 1, and 1, 4 are not going to be in the solution. Okay, so we're going to use that information in a couple minutes. So now we're going to graph this thing. And the steps are over here in the box. So the first thing we're going to do is plot the points just like we did for equations. You can use the y equals on your calculator to get points. Because I'm doing this on my own Chromebook and some of you may be watching this at home and you don't have access to a graphing calculator, I'm just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Think about y equals mx plus b. In this problem, our b is 3 and our m is 1. So I'm going to start at 3 on the y-axis. Actually, our m is 1 over 1. And then I'm going to go up 1, over 1, up 1, over 1. Now, I'm not going to connect my points yet. So let's look at step 2. That's where the connecting comes in. Step 2, connect the points with a solid line or a dotted line. And if there is no equal to bar, it's dotted or dashed. If there's an equal to bar, then it's a solid line. In our problem up here, it's not greater than or equal to, it's just greater than. So that means I'm going to do dotted, dashed, however you want to look at it. Well, it looks the same. Okay. And I'm also going to label my problem. Now we have one more step. Step 3 says shade the true side. We pick a point. If it could be any point as long as it's not on the line. So any point that's not on the line, if you can pick 0, 0, that's probably the easiest one. And then you're going to color in on the true side. So up top, we already figured out something that was true or false. See this point, 2, 7? That's true. So we are going to color in the true side. So 2, 7 is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 7's right here. That means, let me highlight it. This whole section is true. If that's true, that means any point you pick where I highlighted in yellow is going to be true. So you can highlight in yellow like I just did, or highlight in any color, or because you can't have a highlighter all the time, this is how we shade. It just makes it a little less scribbly, but that's what you do. So we're plotting or graphing a line. It's either going to be dotted or solid, and then you have to shade on the true side. So it says the point 10, 12 cannot be drawn on the grid above, so it's difficult to tell if it's true or false. Is 10, 12 part of the solution? So it says show your work. Let me recopy this problem. Y greater than x plus 3. Even if it's not on the graph that you can see, you can figure this out. X is 10, y is 12. So I'm going to plug those numbers in. X plus 3. 12 greater than 13. That's false. So the point 10, 12, nope, not in the solution. That means it would be on the unshaded side. On our next video, we are going to do more practice.